What was the transition to actually grow a large following?
Let's see. It was December of 2020. So I had already learned about the whole life stuff. And like, I got on TikTok. That was my first thing that grew. TikTok. I was in a mastermind December of 2020, and I'm telling everyone in that mastermind about these policies, how I'm using it with my real estate. And they're like, dude, why don't you get on TikTok and talk about that? Bro, December of 2020, the only thing I knew about TikTok was my daughter doing her little dances on it. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking to them, I'm like, you guys are crazy. Why would I get on TikTok and start dancing? And they're like, no, you can actually get on there and give high level information. The platform's kind of transitioning to more of an adult platform, and you can grow a following, see if you can monetize it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get on TikTok December of 2020. I make one video talking about policies. I think it was my third video. 17,000 followers overnight. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to keep talking about infinite banking. So dude, that was December. So probably by February, I had like 300,000 followers on TikTok. And everyone's asking me, dude, how do I set up one of these policies? I want to use a policy. So I was just sending people to the person I got my policy from.
He's like thank you.
Yeah, this dude is like, he's like, this guy's amazing. I'm sending him like 30, 40 people a day. And it hit me one day. I'm like, this is stupid. I'm teaching these people. Why don't I be the one that sets the policy up? So I got licensed March of 2021. And since then I've set up, I think, just over 3,000 policies.
Wow.
Yeah. So one of the highest producers in the nation, all from social media, zero marketing. I just put up videos and it's crazy.
And I think so many people overanalyze. They try to like perfect things. And even me, I'm an overanalyzer with, Instagram reels and analysis paralysis. So for you, what was your strategy? Hey, I'm just going to try this and it worked. All right. Are you looking at other content creators and kind of, following their blueprint? What was your social media strategy?
Yeah, man. I studied up on what worked before I ever started putting content out. So I would watch people on TikTok, the viral videos, and I would see like, what did they do? What was the common theme? And I would see like where they put the captions mattered, where their face was on the screen mattered. So you know how like on a reel or on a TikTok, you've got like the likes and everything on one side. I think it's on this side. So if they're all right here, but your face is behind them, that doesn't look good. It's not aesthetic. So I realized you have to be right in the middle. If the camera is like this and your face is all the way at the top, it doesn't look as good. If you're all the way at the bottom, it doesn't look as good. It has to be right in the middle. The words have to be like right under your chin. Like I realized these little things that worked. It always had a hook, something that was like getting you to listen. So I just watched a lot and I'm like, okay, I can do that. So then I would just put those elements into my videos using my information, giving value, and then having a call to action at the end. If you want to learn more, check out the link in my bio. If you want to learn more, shoot me a follow. Just always giving them a call to action at the end.
I love that. And you mentioned masterminds. Let's dive into those because they've changed my life just because of the network that you're able to meet in there. And also if it's niche down in a certain industry, it can be super helpful. So for you, when you look at masterminds, and I'm curious, what was the mastermind that you were a part of that they told you to get on social media?
We called it the 8-figure mastermind. We all had ambitions of making 8 figures. So yeah, that was short-lived, that mastermind. We had it for about a year, but still great relationships I have from that one. But they're huge, man. They're huge. It's just, again, getting around people that are like-minded, and you might have a problem. They have a solution for it generally. Even though you don't have it, if you just bring up that problem to those like-minded people, they can help you find a solution.
For sure. And for me, I think the biggest benefit is just that belief in yourself. When you're in that room with the people who are in your head so far ahead of you, but you're just able to chop it up with them, talk to them as a normal person, you're like, this person's nothing like that special. Like I can do it. If they can do it, I can do it. And that was my biggest takeaway early on, especially when I'm just getting into entrepreneurship, is that belief in myself and then that confidence that came with it. Was there anything like that for you when you first got into rooms with people that were like way above you in success?
Oh my God, dude. My first one I ever went to, it was, I want to say it was probably like December of 2019. Pace Morby was there, Jamil Damji, some big hitters, right? And we're in this like round table, and I'm there with my mentor, Templeton Walker. So basically, it was going around the table, and everyone's like talking about what they've got going on. And I was one of the last ones. Pace is sitting right next to me. And they're going around, and I'm like, fuck, what am I going to say? Because everyone's talking about how they're doing these development deals, how they're getting all these wholesale deals. I hadn't done one deal yet. I had just quit my job. I'm like, I'm an imposter in here right now, right? Yeah. So as it's getting closer to me, my boy Temp had to leave. So he had to go, like, his son's dentist appointment or something. So he had to leave. So I'm just like there by myself. I know nobody. Everyone's successful. And it gets to me, and I'm like almost hyperventilating, bro. I'm like a cold sweat. And I'm like, yeah, most of you guys don't probably know who I am because I'm brand new. I'm just excited to be here.